I made tea for everyone. Help yourselves.
Oh, no. Pyra getting it completely wrong.
Oh? Would you rather have something else, Tora?
Oh, no, that's not it. Tora just think that if Pyra going to do maid job, Pyra should be more... maidy.
Matey?
Tora, Pyra was kind enough to make tea. Can't you just be bloody grateful?
Oh, Tora know that, but also strive for perfection is important goal. Tora feel very strongly about this. Most important thing for maid is, knock-on word is, blushy crushy. Yeah, Pyra's still quite lacking in that area.
I'm lacking? But what on Alrest is blushy crushy?
It, what every man looking for. If Pyra master art of blushy crushy, then all men fall at Pyra's feet.
All men? Really?
Yes, it is known fact.
Listen, Pyra, there's no point paying attention to this little twerp.
But...
Is Pyra interested in essence of maidiness?
Oh, so we're in control of Pyra for this one. And my answers are yes and alternate yes. Fucking goddamn freaking weird creepy maid fetish. Get your fetishes out of my JRPGs. I want to go kick monster butt. Well, let's push the Rex angle just because, I mean, it's kind of implied.
if you think Rex would like that.
Rex is boy, so he definitely not immune to the charms of Blushy Crushy.
Hey, Shell. You want to learn about what Blushy Crushy is so you can use it on me?
What's Blushy Crushy?
I don't know, it has something to do with being a maid. Shell is incredulous.
I think he means wine.
No.
No?
No. Wow, Shell said, I think he means wine. My fiance is incorruptible. Oh my god.
It definitely worth Pyra's time to learn essence of maidiness.
I see. Okay, I'm ready. Tora, tell me what to do.
Pyra?
Tora will now introduce assistant to help teach essence of maidiness.
How may I be of service, Mr. Rex, sir?
Poppy?
What is this, Tora? Some kind of malfunction?
Do not worry. This just Rex-focused blushy crushy maximization mode. Have a good day salvaging, Mr. Rex, sir.
Mr. Rex. Sir.
So, this is Blushy Crushy?
Okay, Pyra, copy what Poppy say.
Mr. Rex, sir, Poppy is blushy crushy just for you.
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is Blushy Crushy. Just for you?
No. Rex will never fall at Pyra's feet with such low level of blushy crushy. Try again, from top.
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is Blushy Crushy. Just for you.
Not there yet.
I give up. I can't watch this anymore.
Fucking good. Mr. Rex, sure. This YouTube series is Blushy Crushy. It's not. It's clearly not. I mean, I appreciate that they've kind of got, like, a built-in romance that isn't, like, kind of weird dating sim. I get so tired of the BioWare, you know, like, pick a random person. That's You can romance them. You can romance anybody. You can romance the ship if you want. You literally can romance the ship if you want. I forgot about that. I said that offhandedly as a joke, and then it's like, wait a second, no. You can romance Edie, and which is weird, and I don't like it. At least this is like 2 people, and not this like weird kind of just smorgasbord of whoever the hell you want. But at the same time, it's still really freaking weird. Okay, well, why am I running in circles here? We've got to pick another quest and move on to that. Ugh, yeah, at least Neo was making fun of it the entire time, but at the same time, okay, let's see. Kingdom of Araya. This is probably somewhere in the stomach. Oh, boy. The answer is yes. Everywhere. God, how did I even forget that you could romance Edie? I never bothered. Bets on me surviving this one. Ooh, okay. You know what? We should probably save. One of my mods shows up. I came in here just to see that. I'm going now. Bye. Bye. This is good. This is gonna... Yeah, this is fatal. Everybody else survived it. If I move a little bit down, I bet we could actually survive that. Or just kind of go down those shelves there instead. Shelves. Sorry. Oh no. Shell's starting to respond to her internet nickname. That's bad. Or fine, I don't know. It does help, yes. It is actually kind of weird. So I've been doing YouTube long enough that I don't know if you guys ever like say stuff to yourself in like your head, like thinking out loud, or I don't know. I will like sometimes think to myself like, yeah, you can do this, Wander, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not my name. What am I doing? I'm going to be a broken and confused individual by the time I like hit old age. Alzheimer's is going to do horrible things to me. I just know it. Hopefully I don't have to deal with Alzheimer's. It doesn't run in my family. But I'm gonna be like an 80-year-old dude, and I'm gonna be like, I'm Wanderbot. I'm gonna play video games for you, and I've got like super arthritis, so I'm like just gumming at a controller with my mouth. There, see, this is the height of commentary. I can do it, so can you. Remember the glory days of YouTube? Back before Jeff Bezos blew up Google? I remember. Those were the years. Right before Turbo Nom. But yeah, I don't know. I never really had a whole lot of ownership necessarily of my online entities when I was younger, because I didn't really know anybody. I've always generally been a solo player, and so the okay, so it's something around here. Oh, it's that thing. What a story I'm presenting. Can I continue? I would actually need to sit down and formulate it. Off the cuff, Old Man Wander's fake history could be a series in and of itself. I will write notes if I can remember. Actually, can somebody bug me about that on Discord? I will just write up some, like, insane history notes, and we can have a rant session at some point where I just talk about alternate non-future history. Civil War Part 2? What, you mean that movie with Don Bluth? Yeah, I like his animations. Don Bluth does a good animation. Don't know what possessed him to make something on the Civil War, but hey, he did it. I ain't questioning it. Just go pure nutso and not even like sensible. I could do that. Just like fake and just wildly inaccurate statements left and right, just because it would actually be really funny. But right now, like, my brain is like even just trying to come up with like more to continue the plot line, and I'm just coming up with blanks. That's okay. The problem is the moment I realized that I actually had a bit going, my brain's just like, alright, that's enough. You've run out of Old Man Wander stuff. Part of the problem is I don't want to talk about anything that's actually, like, politically relevant. And, you know, recently it's been pretty politically charged. And so I'm like, I'd have to actually consider my thoughts here. And unfortunately with things like this, I can't. I'm too tired and scatterbrained to fully process my words here in any way that wouldn't offend people. Maybe not. I don't know. Someday I'll get a reasonable amount of sleep, and then I can actually carry on a full proper joke. Or maybe I'll just let it happen and it'll come back. Main problem is, the moment we got into combat, my brain goes immediately into, not combat mode. Oh, god damn. It's impossible for me to, like, parse this compass. I really wish, things that were further away from you would actually fade on the compass. I gotta kill the thing. It's like a parrot. I'm getting attacked by, like, a parrot and a much larger bird. I knew an Amazon once. His name was Birdcatcher. He looked like a broccoli and he smelled like Jefferson Cumbersmudge. What was his name again? He played that doctor. Doctor Who? Yeah, he played Doctor Who on TV. I liked him. And then he decided to strap on a pair of tits and called himself a woman for a while. It was very progressive for the time, but, I mean, well, he really didn't act it, the role or anything like that. He didn't even dress the part. It was just weird. The shirtless sections, now they just, ugh, nightmares. Jefferson Cumberbatch. I love it how, like, you can say Cumberbatch's name in, like, the wrongest way, and pretty much anybody will automatically know who you're talking about. Just because of how, like, kind of unique his name is to begin with. And so cross that with just, like, make it ridiculous. And pretty much everybody knows exactly what's going on. It's always magic. Damn it! We have more birds. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be fighting birds for a while then. I wonder if you get bonus EXP from monsters too. I think I only know... I think I only get it from, Okay, we don't have anything useful here. So I'm just gonna hit it with the level 4 combo. Yeah, the main problem is, I just don't think I can come up with this, like, weird fake history while I'm playing, while I'm doing the combat, because there's just enough that I have to, like, pay attention to that it breaks my like, train of thought, and it's hard to, like, string... Oh, god damn it. We have 3 of them now. Why? Just go away. The problem is we're pretty close to our target, so if I, like, just... If I just, leave, they probably follow me. Which is actually kind of a legitimate worry. Well, maybe I can final disaster them down. They don't actually have that much HP here. Oh, shit. Nia's down. I didn't even realize. It's because we've got, I think, a third bird fighting me. Okay, there we go. Right before Pandemic was about to run out. That's good timing. And I should be able to just do a combo chain on the last one. Oh, hey, these side quest monsters come to join the fight. Oh, boy. Nope. I forgot. We used up one of our charges here. Reviving, We used up one of our charges here, reviving, what's-her-face. Okay. I guess I'll just hit her with fire. Yeah, I think the side quest monster is somewhere down in that mess. We're doing fine, actually. Topple? Topple. There we go. Topple Volcano, which extends the duration a fair bit. Oh. But it loses it, but that's okay. Maybe the side quest monster didn't show up here. Well, that's okay. I'm just hoping the next bird doesn't the first bird doesn't respawn while I'm doing this. I will be very upset if that's the case. Game seems to be played with a lot of fed-up groaning. It's just... This is what happens when you have a JRPG where the combat is never instanced. You will have fed-up groaning just kind of as a baseline. Because there's just, like, constant enemies here. I mean, it was good for us, because... Chain attack ready! Chain attack ready! Oh! I remember the days where there were no chain attacks or any of these, like, weird gobbledygoos. All there was one button, you pressed it, and bam! You shot the guy. Yeah, that was called Vietnam 2. Fun fact about Vietnam 2. Didn't happen in Vietnam. It was in Canada. It was all over a Vietnamese restaurant. Served pho, but they spelled it wrong. And apparently that pissed off everybody else. But they stuck to their guns, and boy did they have guns. Stupid fake Vietnamese bastards spelling it with an F. You don't do that. That's not how this works. That's not at all how this works. It should never be how it works. Okay. And then we do Steam Bomb, and I go back into this. Yeah, the problem is, I can continue that train of thought just a little while longer, and then I immediately have to go back to being like, okay, so how do I do this? How do I keep the combo going so the combat can end? It's not actually that big of a deal. Let's do Steam Bomb, which extends the Steam Bomb for a bit. And now we can do Steam Bomb Topple, and life is good. Yeah, I should, that'd be a really funny book to write someday. Just a completely inaccurate history of the future. Holy shit, I should actually just write that down. Okay, I think, shoot. Alright, I'm just gonna start the fight, and then I think I'm gonna let, I'm just gonna let Tora handle this. Where's my gun? I have, like, a better... No, I guess I got this one. See, did I apply the eye patch? No, I totally forgot about it. Alright, yeah, this is fine. I've got a notebook for stories. And, well... Currently, it's got one page filled, and then I switched over to Google Docs. But I think for this one, this would be something that I'd like write down. I'm not even paying attention to combat at this point. I really honestly can just auto through this game. I ran out of space on the first line, so I have completely inaccurate history, which is all, like, kind of properly current and nice looking, and then the second line is just of the future. It's, like, even larger. This is bad. This is really bad. Let's see. Let's see. Vietnam 2 fought... I think I just misspelled fought. Yeah, I did. God damn it, I just spelled it with a PH! I was looking at it for a second, I was like, how did I do this wrong? My joke has come back to bite me in the butt. I'm just writing this one down. This way I can, like, continue the train of thought later when I'm not playing a video game in front of a live audience. I mean, we could just stop right now. I could pull up a Google Doc and I could just start inventing these things. Make it a public Google Doc so you can help write it. This is something I'd actually like to take ownership of. Like, obviously, like, this is a fun idea and people can run with it to some degree if they want, but if I do end up actually writing a thing, I would prefer to have kind of complete control over it. Maybe I'd open it up as I, like, lose interest or something. But I'm gonna finish this note at least. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. I'll write down the other ones as I come across them. Let's see. But yeah, I like to write in my free time. It's very therapeutic. It's very relaxing. Which I definitely just kind of need to relax occasionally. Let's run down instead. 14. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I remember the days where they invented poutine. It didn't have cheese in it, it was just mayonnaise on a stick. Sounds gross, doesn't it? It was. But you know what? It took Canada by storm, and we loved it. Then somebody decided to switch the mayonnaise for cheese. I think that kind of ruined the whole situation. But, I mean, it seems like the populace has spoken. Well, I say the populace is wrong. Just like weird, dumb shit forever. I don't think I'll keep any of them. That's just me like, oh, hey, this is one of the guys I'm supposed to kill. How many of these crabs do I have to kill? So many of them. Let me tell you of the days when automobiles still ran on gasoline as opposed to child power. Well, somewhere along the way, President Fedopoulos III, I mean, it turned into a monarchical presidency somewhere along the way. Don't ask. It didn't end well. Still hasn't ended well. Now we just have immortal death machines in charge of the country. It works, I guess. I mean, we're all hooked up Matrix style, but I'm happy. I have an automatic butt scratcher. Can't get better than that. Anyway, so, somewhere along the way, the monarchical presidency decided, well, we have a bit of a population problem, and, you know, the world agreed with them. Well, what do we do with all these extra babies? The answer is, well, we use them to drive our cars. Well, drive, no. Power, yes. And so now we just have, like, 30 babies in the tank, and they just kind of toddle along, and, well, bing, bang, boom, locomotion. It was brilliant. I'm just imagining, like, Grampy Wander is just this, like, insane guy that just very clearly just, like, detached himself from reality a long time ago. Like, the world is fine, but he's just sitting around and his grandchildren are just, like, they don't... Oh, I think we're actually done with the quest. We were just supposed to kill, like, X number of these things. But, like, his grandchildren have, like, just totally checked out. They want nothing to do with the whole situation. Instead, I actually have to kill one of these things. I think 4 of these things. The grandchildren just gave up and just, like, replaced themselves with cardboard cutouts, and Grampy Wander just doesn't give a shit. And he's just like, I know they're cardboard, but they're good listeners. They don't talk back. Not like the young generation. Well, it's not like the young generation talk anymore anyway. The moment we hit the singularity and everybody just became this weird hive mind, except for me, well, then nobody talked anymore. And then I was all alone. But that's okay, I'm chronicling history the right way. They say winners write the historical records. I say that's poppycock. Instead, I write the history. They say Hitler did nothing wrong. I disagree. Hitler did everything wrong. Hitler's to blame for everything. Global warming, Crocs. Yeah, that was Hitler. Everything's Hitler's fault. Made it a lot easier to blame the future. Blame all of our world's problems on some dead guy. Couldn't complain. And plus, he deserved it. Dude was a right jerk. Wander, why not use topple? Dude, I'm not even paying attention to the game anymore. I'm just pressing buttons, and I guess it's working out. I think at this point I'm actually starting to get the combat system down to just reflex, so I can just zone out and do whatever the hell I want while it's going on. Was New Coke his fault? No. New Coke came from aliens. Don't drink that stuff. They just want you to drink it. That's how they control your mind. Or, well, your gastrointestinal issues. But they say the fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, guess what they're doing? Straight to your heart. Then, well, I mean, your heart pumps all your blood around. Straight to your brain. Bam. Done. Logic. What about the Coke and Pepsi wars? That's just what they want you to think. They've been the same company from the beginning. Anybody that tells you tells you otherwise is insane. Now, Sprite. Now there's the real underdog. They're always fighting the good fight, and I believe in them. At this point, my blood's like 30% Sprite. It is truly horrible. Every beat of my heart is just pure suffering. But it's okay, because it is suffering for a good cause. When in reality, Sprite is like, I think Sprite is owned by Coca-Cola, so it's like complete nonsense. Okay, we should probably switch back to this. Yeah, so apparently I can actually switch between my my blades. They don't get the affinity bonus, so I can't go up to a T4 shot, but I can complete the combo with significantly less work. Make a new stream series, the future of drunk or tired beyond belief history of the world or Canada. Well, no, it's the completely inaccurate history of the future. Like, this is... this is actually something I will do. Each video would probably be about, like, 30 seconds to, like, a minute long, and it's just some other encounter of just some dumb shit that, I was, like, looking at the internet for, and I'm like, hey, this is a thing I can talk about wrong. And we can't do it. We have leaping, but we don't have anybody else for leaping. Okay, so I think we're actually done with every side quest that we have currently available. Let's see. Half an hour each, at least. But if I do, like, separate topics every single time... did I get both? No, we need a tricolor rock. Oh, we just need to go to gather points. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, I guess let's go check for some rocks and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do like 30 minutes long, mainly just because I don't even know what I would like put as a visual for that. It really would be me just sitting in front of a microphone just talking insane shit for about 30 minutes. But if I could like kind of break it down into topics, then it could be compiled into something a little bit more useful. Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. My one fear is with like half-hour episodes, it would kind of get lost to YouTube, but if it was like half a minute, it wouldn't be like that huge of a commitment for me, so I could just kind of do it. Oh, this might actually be exactly what we needed. Salty soil, pine, no. Oh, there's the tricolor rock, just what we needed. Okay, so skip travel, back to Haraya. And we'll just go to the gate. I don't know if we have any other side quests. I guess I could actually just walk around. See if I can pick up any others. Considering we're going to be resting in an inn, I might as well make use of it and actually get the level up bonus. I remember the day when Twinkie went bankrupt. Or Hostess. Shit, I don't remember. Corporate overlords all look the same. Just gilded and rich. Unlike me. Oh right, it's like back around to the left. But yeah, so Twinkie went bankrupt. Well, then everybody went out and bought as many as they could. Well, it turns out that they played right into their pockets. Turns out it was just a ploy, so Twinkie could make even more money. Nowadays, Twinkie is a It's required. It's a daily value kind of thing. You know, you have salt shakers, pepper, except for they got rid of pepper somewhere along the way and replaced it with Twinkie shakers. They're huge and disgusting. But, I mean, the things never rot, and it's like 50% of your daily amount of calories per. So, when you have to eat 5, well, then you just turn into the weird whale people that have consumed the world. Which is us. We're truly terrible and truly sick. Ah, this is exactly what I require. Magnificent. You have assisted me greatly with this. Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at my own dumb joke. Okay, with this I can complete my work. Let's see. Ask what she'll do when it's complete. I'm hoping to sell my wares to a noble named Isolde. Isolde has a special love for landscapes, and I'm the one working on. The one I'm working on now will be irresistible to her. If she buys it, then I won't have to keep skipping lunch for want of coin. Ah, I haven't given you your reward yet. Here, I'm sure this will come in handy someday. No, thank you. Do come back. I hope you'll let me paint you sometime. Okay, so, yep, we get a harvest necklace, which means I probably shouldn't have bought one. Speaking of, I should probably actually throw on my... Well, we've got some things to do, because I actually have stuff. Barely increases the price, but does increase the recharge time, which I am down for. Looks like I can also level up Grand Smash, at the very least. Could have saved it up, but Grand Smash is actually useful, especially because it's a pretty good healing move. And I could get Mocked Straight Punch, but I'd never use it. Okay, so Rigid Shield restores 8% of HP when guarding. That's actually really good. Oh, so it's an active versus... Okay. So he could pretty much just have 50% uptime on that. Hell yeah. Why not? Let's see. We have enough. We can get any of these. We should probably level up Healing Halo. Okay, and lastly we have... I guess we might as well do... Well, is Muscle Slash even that useful? Otherwise we could... No. We'll go Muscle Slash. I don't even know if I'm going to be using this guy this much. Let me see. Anything else? We had... Yes. We wanted to do Affinity Chart. How many points have we loaded up on? Very few. It's actually kind of sad. Let's see. Increases HP, restored to self. We're not using potions by 10%. That actually... That could be helpful, but let's go with the luck bonus. Oh, okay. Double Lucky Pawn. I read that as Double Daddy Pawn, and I got really confused as to what they were trying to imply there. Was not going to judge Tora, but I was just going to be confused. Let's use a driver art after canceling a driver art. I don't even know how that works. Okay, combo enhance sounds really good. Or increases luck by 20. Oh, I can get both actually. Because, oh, skills must be acquired in order. Okay, we'll get this first then. And I'll save up for the luck bonus. Okay, so that... Nope, we still have Nia. Max HP. Effective HP potions. Agility, dexterity. Kinda hoping she could get a luck bonus too. Well, let's do the HP potion boost. I don't actually know if that counts for her own. Agility by 20. We might as well fill out the inner ring first. Oh, which apparently unlocks the outer ring. For some reason. Okay, sure. Yeah, the luck would help me create the core crystals. Yeah, I was kind of iffy on it just because currently it hasn't... It matters, but it'll matter more later. We should probably actually... Yeah, let's get the dexterity. The cheap stat boosts right now are useful. Okay. So we'll save for the luck up on Rex. Okay. So now that we've done that, I just want to make sure we don't have any filled out affinity chart stuff, because I don't think they actually take effect until I actually witness it. This UI is very slow in this game. Okay. So we're done with that. Let's see. So we go back to Rex. Accessories. There's a lot here. So auto attack damage by 30%, strength by 25. Let's see. So the eye patch. Let's see if we have a better eye patch. There's a worse eye patch. Nope. Okay. I should probably go sell a bunch of these, honestly. Okay, so this is a higher tier one, and that'll just give me an extra 22% damage to pretty much every ability I use, which is really good. Okay. So, increases aggro every second. We don't really have a better version of the Nopon mask. I was really hoping we would, but then again, he holds... He holds aggro pretty well right now. It'll probably get worse. And I like the Abyss Fest because it's percentage based. Okay. I'm going to assume her aggro reduction is fine so far. Let's see. We wanted to get high tier harvest necklace. Okay. And increases ether by 27. I don't think we had anything better than that. Nope. Okay. So pretty much these guys are kitted out with the best I can give them right now, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay. Do we... I'm gonna just look around for a bit. How do we get out of this town? This town's layout is kind of nonsense. Oh, it's because I'm too far north. Yeah, I'm just gonna wander into kind of the other section of the city just for a second. I want to see if I can get any more side quests before I rest. There's no reason why I need to. I'm just being kind of weirdly stubborn here. So her aggro reduction is fine. How many times has she nearly died? That's usually because we get surrounded, and aggro reduction doesn't matter if Tora's not hitting enough enemies. I might actually see if I can get him some more like AoE tank stuff. Because that might not actually be a bad idea. I don't know about going down the giant staircase of doom. I don't even know where that leads you to. But yeah, looks like we're out of luck for side quests. But that's fine, I wasn't like really depending on them. I was just hoping I could stack as many as I can. This is a bad habit, specifically from Final Fantasy 15. Never finished that series. Don't really regret that necessarily, but that was one of those where your bonus EXP would kind of stack, not multiplicatively, but you go back to the inn, and it would have a multiplier for all of the EXP you earned while you're out, so you could level up like crazy fast. But yeah, it looks like we're out of luck here. I really, really like this area. The music, the design. So far, this is probably one of my favorite locations I've seen in a video game to date. I have fairly high standards, I think. But in this case, my standards are very well satisfied. I guess I could actually just swim across. I don't know if there's anything over here, but I figured I'd check it out nonetheless. Because there's like a little park and like a little area and probably nothing. And it seems like it leads somewhere. Actually, it seems like it leads out of here. Watch there be a third city in this entire region. Oh, I still need to go look up to see if there's, I need to find like a map of this game somewhere. A map or a guide to every secret location that you can go to. Because they have good shit that, like, carries over. Like, you know, rare cores and whatnot. Anything else about this place? A couple of nice gather points, but it looks like for the most part it's empty, at least for now. Okay, well, let's go back. Let's see, Fonzamaima, and just to the gate. Let us go rest. Let us go progress the plot, and hopefully we get the bonus EXP out of all of this. Otherwise, we just rest at the inn again. Like, don't care that much. I am actually going the wrong direction. I'm just so used to everything being up the stairs. Okay. Make yourselves at home. And cutscene, hopefully. Cutscene of him dying.
Well, I'll be. It's just one blast from the past after another today.
You probably guessed, but we're not here for a reunion.
Just as well. The Aegis is gone already. How disappointing for you, comrade.
Still an asshole.
Despite the years taking their toll, I'll wager all the doctors in this town are quacks, and all the blades are blunt. Abrona and I, we could fix that stagnant ether flow with a minimum of bother. What do you say? You could still have a lot of good years ahead of you. I mean, I won't deny there'd be a certain quid pro quo involved. But old man, just think of the benefits. Come. Can't you lend us your expertise here? Do so, and you could live for a long, long time.
You know, friend, I'm not as attached to my life as I used to be. Maybe I've had enough.
Your little lost souls will be simply inconsolable.
The kids, no, they're strong.
This is becoming a farce. A horrendously cliched one at that. Break a leg.
Huh. What's that?
Hey, don't be shy. You heard everything we said, didn't you?
Can you really help, Grandpa?
Why, of course. We can help. That is, if you can help us. Can you do that for your grandfather?
This is... You can't come here.
Charming. So you're making the rules now, huh?
You didn't come here to talk about the old days, did you?
We've snatched Menoth's little brat.
No.
Meet me at the place of your awakening. You remember it, right? Oh, and come alone.
In the loo, I guess.
Old man, what happened?
Iona, she's gone. It must have been them.
Who's them?
After you went, Malos and some other guy paid me a visit.
Malos was here.
Who was the other guy?
Didn't catch his name, but he had red glasses.
That's Akos. But what would he want with Iona?
Wait, Nia, where's Pyra?
She wasn't there when I woke up. What? No one's seen her?
Pyra. Maybe she realized what was going on with Iona.
Well, knowing those two, it's not unthinkable.
That girl, trying to save her on her own.
Where's she gone? Didn't she leave a note?
No, I'd have noticed.
I know where. I think it could be Olethro Ruins.
Olethro Ruins?
It's where Adam led his army of resistance from, 500 years ago. It's the place where the Aegis woke up too. It must be that Malos is trying to lure her down there. I'm sure of it.
Cole, tell us how to get there.
It's at the top of the Great Stairway.
Van Damme.
Hey, fella, take care of this old man for us.
Yes.
Let's move. If we go now, maybe we can catch up to her.
I remember when my JRPG kidnappings were simple. Seymour Guado just showed up and grabbed her and ran off and then tried to marry her and then went sick to dragon on his ass. Boy, should have seen the look on his face. It's all polygonal. And actually pretty good looking for, you know, year 2000. Real good. His hair though, ugh. I don't know who they chose to design Seymour Guado, but he was equal parts creepy and stupid. This has been real actual video game history from Old Man Wander. Don't question it. Shut up. All right, so we're going up this staircase this time around as opposed to down. In real life, this staircase would kill men and women and children. Jesus Christ, can you imagine climbing this staircase? You would die. You would just straight up die. That's how it go. It'd be very bad. Tora would be a very skinny Nopon